Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for the Walking Dead universe. And in today's video, we're going to be doing another video after the second episode of The Walking Dead Dead City. Want to talk about a massive throw-off in the story that we have seen now that we've seen episode 2. And something that I truly did not expect. So, episode 2 was a crazy one, right? We had a lot of things going on. We had a lot of battles and, things going on. And, Dama going crazy. And, Negan and Croat interacting. And, it was a fun episode, right? But the number one thing that I gotta say I did not expect, I was slightly thinking that they would do this in episode 2, but I didn't think they would actually go through with it. New Babylon's a throw-off. New Babylon is a full-on throw-off. You know all those videos I've done where I'm like, oh yeah, New Babylon's gonna be like the main villain of season 3 and all that stuff? I genuinely don't believe that anymore, I gotta tell you. No, there's no way. I mean, I didn't even pick up on this the first time watching the episode. I had to actually go back and take a closer look. That Charlie Bird governor chick that we saw leading the squad, she's dead. So, and I doubt that Colonel Lucille is going to take over, because I think Colonel Lucille will die at some point this season as well, too. And that'll probably leave us Armstrong. And Armstrong, I'm not even sure is going to survive either. So, I don't know. The way I'm looking at this is that we will have, like, the innocence of New Babylon, like Pearlie's family and stuff like that. They will probably just end up merging with Maggie's crew, if I was to assume. We'll probably get, like, an alliance of some kind, like a truce of some kind. But I don't see them being villains anymore. No, definitely not. That was a massive throw-off in the story for sure, and it's pretty clear that, this war going on with the Barazi and New Babylon is the most we're going to see of New Babylon being actual, threats to another, group. So, I gotta say, man, they threw me off, because again, like, I thought, I was like, oh man, like, we're going to get this stuff, and then, the Barazi in season 2, and then, their war will kind of wrap up, and we'll get the closure of that, which I still think in season 2 we're going to get that. And then in season 3, it's going to be like, oh my god, like, New Babylon's the full-on, antagonist group and stuff like that. Nope, no, not at all. That is a good thing, though, at the same time, because here's the thing, we don't know what this new Seth Hoffman guy, this new showrunner that's taking over in season 3, is going to do with a lot of the story. So for all we know, he could mess up the New Babylon. So maybe that's a good thing, that we're kind of, giving us a bit of a throw-off in season 2, and they're going to, I guess just eliminate the rest of them probably throughout the rest of the season. That's what I would assume, at least, because again, there's no way they're going to be the main villain of the story now, So I gotta say, good throw-off. I've had a lot of people kind of complain about them so far. I've had a lot of people say that New Babylon is not a good, villain group. Here's where I stand on them, honestly, is I think they're good for what they have. I think they're enjoyable. Are they going to be like, this big mind-blowing group? Probably not. Definitely not. But I think they're good. I think that they serve the story well. And I love that, again, we have two groups fighting off each other, and that's the main plot of this season, rather than Maggie wants to kill Negan, Maggie wants to trade in Negan, Maggie wants to screw over Negan. Like, that's what people were getting upset about in season 1. That's one thing I'm really enjoying about season 2, is that it has nothing to do with that. It's Negan in a hard place, in a really rock and a hard place type situation, and Maggie, who is an experienced leader, is trying to get things for her community and trying to do right. And it's basically the mixture of those two characters doing their own thing, and then because of those two plots connecting, they will come together, probably by episode 4, if I was to assume. So, again, the plot of this season is so much richer, you know what I mean? Yes, New Babylon is probably not going to be the main threat, obviously, anymore, but I like that they kind of threw that in there as a motivation for Maggie to go to New York. They throw you off, they kill them off, most of them in episode 2, leave a few random strays alive, and then, that be that. And again, Pearlie Armstrong, I mean, I liked him in the first season, but I think he's been good this season too as well. I think he's had some really good stuff going on. I think Pearlie's been a very interesting character, and I think they've done a good job, developing so far, his character on the show and, developing him as an ally. I still am worried that they're going to kill Pearlie off. I just feel it happening. I don't know why. But again, time will tell, of course. We'll have to see. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. It's, it's a very tough situation. But yeah, New Babylon is not the main main villains of Dead City Season 2, or Season 3 for that matter. They were a massive throw-off, and you can easily tell that that's going to be the wrap-up of them here, probably coming up pretty soon. So yeah, I gotta say, man, this season's balls off the wall when it comes to stuff like that. You don't expect it, and then boom, there you go. You know what I mean? Like I said, I didn't even notice that Charlie Bird died at first. I had to go back and then be like, oh shit, you know? So yeah, pretty insane stuff, man. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click subscribe button to not miss any of the videos. Make sure to follow me on Dan's Reviews Official, Underscum guys, and of course, I'll see you guys very soon for more videos for the Walking Dead universe. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.
Born in the dark alleys, city of concrete. Dan's reviews blowing up, never taste defeat. Walking Dead dissected every plot twist beat. World gone mad, TV junkies hit a treat. Typing up scripts, marathon through the night. His opinions hit harder than a straight fight scene. Every episode, brain sharper than a knife. He's the beacon of critique, shed a TV light.